out
I can't
by
believe
now.
it's already 9 o'clock. I just feel like it was just 10 a.m.
Jeez, yeah.
Or maybe I should say 1:30 in the afternoon when you got up.
Stop it. Was it that late?
It was that late.
No, it was not.
It was.
I don't know.
You got to do your intro music.
See, I told you. Yeah.
You'll get it, baby. One day. Squirrel. Squirrel. A long day. You've been up since 1:30. It's not that long of a day.
Stop it. It's all good. So hope you guys are all having a good day.
Thank you.
It's off.
Sweaty balls. I haven't done that in a while. Sweaty balls.
Yeah. So we're just chilling out, hanging out. It's what day is it?
Saturday.
Saturday. And the 27th.
We both look at our watch. We're like, what time?
Exactly. And I'm sharing this with everybody. I think I am. I don't think because we'll see.
Nobody's on there. Are you sure?
Well, you're on there, so we'll see.
But I'm not on there because I haven't even got on my phone. Oh, that's mine.
Yeah, that's yours. It's all good.
No.
So again, hope you guys are having a good night. Changed up like how close the camera is. I think it makes it look a little bit better, and it makes it a little more focused on my wife here. My beautiful wife. So this
you only
is the
said
Bar
that
is
'cause,
Open with Beth and Greg, and I am Greg.
And I am Beth
And
Lamontagne.
this is Beth Lamontagne. What?
So do you want to start opening or should we see someone joins first?
We need to see if somebody
Cheers.
joins now. Because today is number 25. It's a squirrely time.
Shit.
And we're just going to chill out and hang out and hope you guys are having a good night. Let's see. We'll make sure people start getting
So go to my...
We got somebody else. There's Mike Kine. What's up, dude? How you doing? So it's getting
Hello,
out there.
Senor Kine.
Huh?
I said, hello, Senor Kine.
Senor Kine.
Don't judge
I
me.
don't know. It's been a Saturday. We've just been chilling and hanging out.
It's been a late, well, for you, a super lazy, and for me, a semi-lazy Saturday.
It was good, though.
Yeah, we'll get into
Did all the
your
yard work.
Friday in a little while.
What was wrong with my Friday? I'm hanging out with my good friend next door.
We'll still get into one of these topics.
I don't think there's a topic on there.
I will express. I will express
I don't think so.
my sentiments.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I'm just going to make fun of you.
I don't know.
Nothing's wrong, of
all
course. So, you going to share about these the websites?
Oh yeah. So we've got Abby's. So we've got the Bar is Open with Beth and Greg. We have the website out there, so you can go out to the Bar is Open with bethandgreg.com at gmail.com. Or no, it's just .com. Shit.
You're pretty.
Again, it's been a long day. So I was hanging out with next door neighbor.
I think it's what happened last night more so than it's been a long day. I think you lost a few brain cells last night.
No.
I'm pretty sure.
I blame all of that on Ian. If that
On
happened.
Ian? Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. If that happened, that was all on Ian. So it's all good.
Ian, you can't confirm or deny that it's all your fault.
Right. Absolutely. It's all good. So we've got the website that's out there, the Instagram page for the
I think you're
Bar
going to
is
have to
Open
put
with
notes
Beth
so
and
that
Greg.
what it is actually so that next time you can get it right.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not going to worry about it.
Who knows?
Saturday night, we're just chilling. We've got pizza and wings waiting on us.
Oh, we do. So we went to our favorite place tonight.
Yeah.
So we miss Santeezy's for all of our friends in Phoenix. And everywhere we move, we find a wing place that we can somewhat compare to Santeezy's.
Right.
Now, there's no comparison because to us, they're our favorite wings. And it all comes down to the ranch. We found a place that is very comparable to Santeezy's because their ranch, I could drink.
Yeah. I've always joked about like making a actual ranch drink.
But so we went to the Anchor Bar tonight, which is right off Southwest Military and 1604.
It was good. It was spread out.
We love it.
Nice
I mean,
spread
this
out.
is our third time we've gone since this whole craziness started, and
It's
they've
pretty much
gotten
the only
really
place
good
we've
about. There was one guy, and he turned out to be really friendly, which we're not
still
afraid,
like-
but he was still good 4 feet.
Yeah, it was quite a few feet away from us,
And
but it was good.
but so we
were just
went
chilling.
and had some drinks and ordered some food as an appetizer, and then
To
ordered
go.
some dinner to go.
Yeah, and that'll be after this.
And they have good pizza and they have good wings. I mean, they're almost Santeezy level to me at this point. Mostly because I know this is probably what I'm stuck with for the next decade.
Mango
but
habanero wings are the dope.
I'm
See,
I'm
You
an
did the
original
same thing.
Buffalo's girl. Buffalo's?
You did
Buffalo
you
sauce
did
girl.
mild
I did
buffalo
still
sauce
buffalo
for tonight.
sauce. Their medium has gotten way spicier, dude. Like the last time I think I went through like 4 beers just trying to eat 5 wings because it was so spicy. And I was like, I can't do that. I can't do that every time. Well, I can't have 4 beers at one dinner. I'm stupid at that point.
It's all good, though.
So,
big story of the day. Fucking Corona's back.
The
Not that it
resurge.
really ever went anywhere, but the Corona resurgence is back in Texas.
And it's really back in just like hugely in a few states. So Texas, Arizona, Florida. There were some
Utah.
Small states that I thought was kind of weird that they were seeing a resurgence.
And I don't know if it was, I mean, it all depends.
In Texas, the biggest impact has been to 20 to 29-year-olds.
I saw 18 to 35 or I heard 18 to 35.
The other day on the news, they were talking, maybe it was the 2,500 all of a sudden that were tested positive. They were all 20 to 29 years old.
Oh, okay, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, so it goes back to just lock your ship. I'm not saying lock your stuff down, but
I was going to say lock
get your
down
stuff in check is really what I'm saying.
Be smart.
Be smart. If you need to wear a face mask, you're close to people, wear it.
I hate those damn. Again, we're at the liquor store on the way home to buy because I can only get Henry's at the grocery store, the big grocery store or liquor store, and so we go in there and I literally like look at him like I'm freaking out. I can't do this. You're like just go outside and wait for me. I'll get your beverage. I was like I can't breathe. I can't do it. I can't breathe.
That could. I mean that's gonna happen to different people, right? Hey Becca, what's going on?
It's tough, dude, because I want to be in public. I don't want to wear my mask because it freaks me the F out.
Right. It's just having your.
I can't do it. I mean, I just feel like I've never considered myself claustrophobic, and I think I've shared with you before. One time, you and I were wrestling, and
jiu-jitsu.
Well, that was the second time, but the first time you and I were wrestling, and you
was that where you like got me in the head?
No, it was we.
I like to tell the story.
Well, I'm trying to like. Anyways, we were wrestling in our bedroom and we were playing around. It wasn't that kind of wrestling. And you like covered this sheet over me and I freaked out. Remember? I don't know if you remember, but yeah. And I was like, no.
Yeah, that was years.
Yeah, that was years ago. So that was my first one. And then the jiu-jitsu thing was the second one. And I still never really thought I was claustrophobic in the sense that small spaces don't freak me out. But I think right up against my face freaked me out. And so today, because
the anxiety kicks,
it was warm. It was windy. I've obviously had a couple drinks when we were over there, and so I think all those things impacted me. I was like, I can't do it. I can't wear this thing. It kind of goes back to last Saturday when I got my hair done and I freaked out. But
because you had to wear that mask for
2.5 hours. Yeah,
I mean that just adds up. So again, just wear your mask, wash your fucking hands. Be smart.
Still consider supporting your local small businesses and the places that need you.
Right.
In Texas, bars are closed again. They closed yesterday at noon.
Yeah, which is a weird time. Like
I know. I was like wouldn't you just say just closed?
Maybe it was because
maybe they can't even serve alcohol though in Texas till noon. Maybe that's the thing. I don't know. I know on Sundays they can't serve alcohol till noon in Texas.
But you can't even buy beer at like the grocery store until noon.
I know on Sundays, but I don't know. Like I didn't think that fell the rest of the day. I don't feel like that's the point. But restaurants are still open. They're back to 50%, but they are still open. So the restaurant we went tonight wasn't busy.
It wasn't. I mean, it was.
There was plenty
of takeouts.
There was a lot of takeouts, and there were some like there were still instead of like probably 6 feet apart, they were probably 12 feet apart. So they probably could have had a table in between all those, but they still had some business. I feel like that's probably the norm right now.
Right.
But yeah, just be smart.
Just be smart. Wash your hands.
I'm still gonna go. I've got to go out at least once on the weekends. If I'm gonna have to work, yes, we found out the other day that we're working at home until the end of the year, and I about lost my mind. So I definitely need something outside this house on the weekends, at least one day.
We got another 6 months to go. Yeah, I mean, and that's
I mean, I get it.
I decided. I was talking to Travis next door, our next door neighbor
today.
I was like, "Fuck it, I'm building a bar for the back door for the back deck. I'm actually gonna build a bar."
Well, why? Deborah and Thomas already have a bar on their back deck.
We need a bar in our. This podcast is called "The Bar Is Open with Beth and Greg." I'm building a goddamn.
You're gonna do it.
I'm going to go buy like 30 pallets, and I'm just going to make it out of pallets or something.
Oh, I have to share those. So these are some free Bud Light koozies we got at a party. They're thin can.
Nice.
Super excited. When did Bud Light start? Oh, for their Bud Light seltzers, I bet.
There you go.
Yeah, brother.
So smart. It's weird how a gigantic company can think ahead like that. Not really. So, that's the big topic of the day, right? Just the resurgence of Corona.
It's not the big topic. It's a topic.
I kind of put that as big topic of day because it's going to start like impacting.
Wash your hands. Wash your hands.
Yeah, wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
So, banter time. Banter time.
I didn't realize how shitty the music on my iPod was these last 3 or 4 months until I went out on Thursday night and I got to listen to great music all the way to my destination and all the way home. And I was like, I'm so over the music. And I loved the music on my iPod until Thursday.
Is old shitty music on your phone.
I mean, it's not iPod. I don't have an iPod. It's an iPhone. I'm not from 1920. 1920, I guess.
What are you talking about, weirdo? 1920?
They didn't have electricity. They didn't have iPods.
What are you doing over here?
I'm just playing with the corner.
Put your hands. Just settle down. That's worked
I'm antsy. Every Saturday. It's because I can't. Apparently, I can't drink alcohol anymore.
What's going on, Shannon?
But
what are you doing, Michelle?
So, I really thought that I had great music.
And then you realized all of your music sucks.
Oh, no, it's not sucks. It's just old, and I've heard all of it about 50,000 times.
That's my problem. So I get into my truck, and my phone loads into my truck, right?
Yeah.
And it's the exact same, I don't even know what the fuck band, I can't remember. But I'm like, oh, my God, if I hear this one more time.
And some of it, so here's the problem. So I have, my iTunes or whatever they call it now.
Everybody has this happening. What's up, Brennan?
Whatever they call it now, it's, what is it called?
It's iTunes. It's like iTunes, yeah.
They don't call it iTunes. Apple Music, I think is what they call it now.
Yeah.
And so I have my playlist, and I have my very specific one that is like Shazam.
Shazam?
My Shazam tracks. And so anytime I Shazam a song, it automatically goes to this.
What is Shazam? Is that the one where you can go out and like listen?
You're pretty.
I don't know.
You really don't know what Shazam is?
I'm from 1922. Let's pretend. What are you talking about?
It's where you can go on your phone and hit a button and it listens to the music and tell you who it's by.
That app we've talked about. Fuck off. I swear.
You made fun of me?
She's feisty as shit tonight, dude.
And there's even a show on Fox with Jamie Foxx that Jamie Foxx hosts.
Stop it.
He does. He hosts it with his daughter's the DJ.
Just making shit up at this point.
I'm not. But anyway, so anytime I Shazam a song, it automatically goes to that playlist.
Yeah.
And so I have I think I probably have
you have literally
probably like
Apple
I'm still,
Music, which is 90 billion songs. Like you have can get to the
that's
entire
just somebody
catalog.
else's. That's just somebody else's liking and not to mine. I mean, I have 153 songs on this thing.
Why don't
I have 10 hours and 39 minutes of playtime?
You literally have access to the entire Apple Music.
I'm very picky about the music I listen to when I work out.
Because you're like,
I need oomph. I mean, I've got to have something that pulls me away. But
stop playing with the corner of your paper.
I know. I can't help it.
She's fidgety.
But so
it sucks.
And so here's the thing.
Can you rotate that thing when you get in? Well,
I do shuffle. But it apparently I don't know if it's intuitive and says she listens to this song all the time, so I'm going to play this song all the time.
It's the dopest app ever.
It is. Thank you. Greg will catch up one day. But I don't know if it's got if it's intelligent enough to say, oh, she played this Madonna song 15 times, so we're going to play this every time she listens to the music versus going through all 153 songs. So you're
stuck on that shitty algorithm?
I think that's what I'm wondering.
Just burn that, get rid of that.
No.
Redo your...
What I need to do is I need to spend probably a good hour going delete. Like I have that fucking... Sorry, I gave up fuck except for when I'm drinking, apparently. That Watermelon Sugar song.
So if you were listening last week, she tried to give up the F word.
I have been really good until today.
Failed fantastically.
Just today. And I was good until we started drinking.
She owes the house
No, I never agreed to the house pot. Because we never came up with a plus for me. There needs to be
Joe
something
made
in
one,
it.
My brother made one last week, and
what did it say?
And he said it goes into house renovations.
No, screw that. It's not about house renovations. It's about what I get from being better.
No.
Yes.
I don't think that's how it works. Fuck off.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so ladies' night out. You guys did ladies' night out?
Oh, so yes, Thursday night.
Thursday night. You had a little ladies' night out.
I met up with 4 of my girlfriends from high school.
Okay.
And it all, granted, we went to a restaurant, so it would really have impacted us anyways. We went to Stoneworks. Off of, at the Rim, so I-10. Is some of my best friends from high school, so it was really fun. We're trying to get better about, now that I'm here, I'm trying to be more active with them, because they get together all the time. Yeah. I'm trying to be better about getting together with them, because they're literally friends, and I think everybody does this. I've known them forever, but the minute you pop back in, it's like you haven't been gone, which is really cool. But so it was really fun. And I really want to download. So it's ladies' night. Oh, what a night. What a night. But I didn't do it for some reason. But
she came home singing that though.
I did. I came home, 2 glasses of wine. I was like, woo! But it was fun and we had a good time and we sat out. But the thing I noticed that was funny to me is literally besides families who were eating there, every other table was all parties of girls.
Okay.
Like 5 to 6 parties of girls who were like, I'm over it. I'm going to just sit here and I'm going to enjoy my girlfriends and
just enjoyed your time.
So
I'm glad.
Michelle,
That's awesome. That when I was talking
Kathy,
to my buddy
and Valerie, I loved it.
I was talking to my buddy Brian out in California, and I mentioned that you said that it was mostly like women, like in the restaurant, which is I'm fairly certain that's like everybody's like I'm fucking over dealing with kids, or I'm over like why do you think there was mostly females?
Women,
because you said that literally there was a handful of dudes there. Like, why do you think that?
I mean, the only dudes I saw were with families. I didn't see like
so we're all dudes.
3 or 4. Maybe they were real bars. I don't know.
Real bars, they're all fucking closed now.
No, well, this was Thursday night.
Before, yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe they're at strip clubs. I don't know.
Fuck. Ooh, yeah, Doug. No, you don't want to do that. Not during the COVID, man.
Not during the vid.
No.
Excuse me,
bad.
but it was funny because it was mostly girls.
Yeah.
And we had fun. I mean, it was a good time, and I think that we are gonna we've decided that the boys are all gonna get together because we feel like
boys?
The husbands,
I don't
the
know
boyfriends.
any of those people.
I don't care. You know me, bitch. Shut up.
I know you, but why would I go hang out with random people I don't fucking know?
Because how do you think I got to know Corey, Brian, King, Krusty? Oh, Brian and
you
Krusty
had no choice.
Nor do you.
Oh. All right, fine.
Yeah.
Are they cool people?
No, they suck, and that's why I hung out with them. Come on, dude.
No, not the girls. I'm sure are fine, but their husbands like normal.
You'll be fine, pretty boy.
What the fuck does that mean?
Okay, you'll be fine.
So hey,
so we're gonna try to do
cheers.
something
We haven't
monthly.
done a cheers yet.
Yes, we did at the very beginning.
We did? No, I don't think we did. Cheers,
you
everybody.
regarded person, you.
See? Saturday night.
We did do cheers. Open. You'll watch it again and you'll be like, oh yeah, we did cheers.
Yeah, we did cheers. So Saturday night, bars open.
You got a little beer dot on your nose.
It's all good. Hope you guys are having a great night.
So let's talk about the G&I Bra Company.
Oh, so.
Can I start this way? Yes,
Dear God,
I think you can. So you look at me today where we're at lunch, snack, whatever you want to call it.
Snack time.
And you're like, hey, what was your G&I Bra Company? Or your G&I Bra
just be mindful.
Company.
Ian is watching this, and he's my neighbor. He lives across the street. So
good for Ian. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? And he's like, yeah, what did you want to talk about? I'm like, you fucking drunk ass. You came in at like 11:30 last night asking me about digital bra measuring and if I would use it if you and Ian came up with an app. He goes again, and I was like, I'm sorry, what?
We've come up with a new bra company.
No, you haven't. You've come up with the dumbest idea ever.
So we called it the G&I.
And when you text Ian to tell him that you didn't remember, he said he didn't remember either. So these boys stayed up till 3:30 last night drinking out in the front yard.
We were in the yard. We were in the garage. It's not like we're just loitering in the
front yard. It's all the front yard.
We were in the garage. It was hilarious. So we call it the G&I Bra Company. It's digitally.
And you had no idea why you typed that in or what it was for. You thought it was my topic. And I looked at you like
it was kind of that bad.
I was like, are you going to lie to all these people?
We were just chilling and hanging out, and it was funny as shit. So
you can tell them I popped an ibuprofen PM so that I wouldn't hear your loud ass come in when I realized at 1:30 in the morning you weren't going to come to bed. I was like,
Ian and I were just, we're trying to innovate. We're working on innovations, and it was pretty funny. So
how would this work?
Dude, you take a picture and you this is how I was thinking. So
I know you told me I can get the digital slope of a roof. Why can't I get the measurements of boobs?
So if I can get the measurements of like like the roof or something like that, your slope, your shape, the different types of roofs. If I can digitally do that.
Why are we bouncing so much? It's really weird.
I don't know. So if you guys are glitching on Facebook, I'm not sure why.
I feel like I'm in a Max Headroom video.
Yeah, I don't know if it's glitching on you guys. It looks like it is.
Is it glitching on you? It's glitching on us.
I don't know. So hopefully it's not. But sorry guys if it is. But anyway, the measurements of like windows. So the measurements of like shades. I started thinking about that. Like we need to get some shades redone. And there's an app that you can actually go out and take a picture of your
window.
blinds.
Your window.
Right? The window, and it'll measure everything out specifically.
Yeah, but it's a block. There's no depth.
Right. No, but
boobs are depth.
That combined with depth from, like I said, there's aerial imagery.
The pitch of the roof.
Right? Dude, there's capabilities out there that I can tell you the type
I'm
of
going to tell you something.
countertops.
I'm going to tell you something. If this is real, Victoria's Secret would have already come up with it and said, don't come into our store. Measure yourself at home.
I bet you if you Google Victoria's Secret video or something like that, they have it.
I'll do some homework, but I'm going to say right now, probably not. They're going to tell you to grab a measuring tape and tell you where to measure it.
No, I guarantee that they will be able to video. I guarantee. Try it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
Check it out, man.
So while you're looking for that, we can check back in on that. The next topic is my father-in-law, your dad.
Papa.
But yeah, fucking airsoft gun.
I think you're a bad influence on him.
I didn't tell him.
No,
he was talking.
But you talked about your CO2 BB gun, and he was like, "Oh,
well, that thing would like."
He's not allowed to kill anything.
He's got squirrels. He's got a squirrel problem.
He's got all sorts of problems.
What's going on, Cricket? What's happening, Jason? I hope you guys having a good one, dude.
Anyways, my dad, out of all the things that could drive him nuts that are in his backyard, squirrel, possum, 50,000 cats, and squirrels.
He's got skunks back there.
That's why I said skunks.
You didn't say
possums.
skunks.
I said skunks.
Okay.
Possums. 50,000 cats and squirrels. The one thing he focuses on is flipping squirrels.
The squirrels steal all the bird food. So he went and bought an airsoft rifle.
There was a video where if you just grease up the pole, they can't get the bird food.
His next door neighbor tried it.
No, it's a video I can show you.
It did not work.
No.
So anyway,
his next door neighbor. I really like John.
What's
so
up,
I'm not
Jason?
going to say anything.
Cheers. What? You didn't find anything?
Just
so the funny part is he brings it over and it looks like an actual it's like an AR-15.
Yeah, it looked like an AR.
7,000 BBs in it, so I'm shooting it in the garage or whatever, but I had to set it up and everything. But it's pretty funny that your dad went out and bought an actual AR-15 or airsoft rifle. I don't want to call it AR-15. An airsoft rifle to do that. Just to shoot squirrels in the nuts.
Not in the nuts, just to shoot them.
No, he's aiming.
He joked he's too old to shoot them in the nuts.
I told him I could put a scope on it.
Bitch, shut up. He shouldn't be shooting the squirrels at all. That's mean.
I can put like a cheap little scope on it. It'd be kind of funny.
How to measure bra size and bra size's calculator. They don't have digital. They have a calculator.
I guarantee there's a camera to measure tits.
There's not.
Right? Ian said, hey, just send him the pictures, and I'm not making shit up. He's the one that volunteered for it.
Stupid.
What?
Both of you. No. I'm going to smack both of you. He's going to come over later and be like, stupid. I expect that from you. I don't expect that from Ian.
Having a good one.
There's not.
Shannon, you need it for your cats. Get an airsoft rifle, dude.
No, don't do it.
Shoot him in the ass.
No.
Don't shoot him in the eyeballs, because I told Beth, I was like, he could maim one.
Cool.
Well, that's why I told him. So it's better off that he has an airsoft rifle, because it just shoots little plastic BBs.
I felt better when you said that metal, it's plastic versus metal, but I still was like, nobody needs to be encouraging this man.
It's going to have that. I told him I was even trying to be like environmental.
My left eye's blinking slower than my right eye. A few beverages today.
She was out in the sun a little bit too much.
I was. And the wind tunnel. What the hell was with that?
Oh, you mean just like the patio?
Yeah, with the African breeze coming through with all the dirt and stuff.
Saharan desert.
The Saharan desert breeze.
Oh, by the way, in Texas right now, everything's like completely covered in dust. I think it is. But the funny part is everyone was making a big deal about it, and it's kind of funny because we came from from Arizona, where that shit happens all the time anyway, because you have haboobs.
You just like saying haboob.
I wonder if you can measure those with an app.
You're so stupid. Anyway,
can I measure your haboobs with an app?
So talk about what you started.
3,000 feet tall. It's a haboob. What? What are we talking about? So, cheers, guys. Oh, my wife. I've been trying to make her laugh all day. She had a kind of a hard couple days there, so I've been trying to make her laugh the whole time, and that's really the key to life is fucking laughing.
You've done very well today. At one point, I was crying at the bar. I was laughing so hard.
I'm not sure what's happening with the Facebook site. It looks
what?
like it's just kind of skipping a few times, but
I don't get it.
Cheers, guys. We'll
fucking technology.
It's probably the fucking dust. It's glitching the.
Between the clouds and the dust.
It's glitching the matrix. It's glitching the matrix, guys. I don't know. Anyway, so I got a drink because I cheers. Fucking Saturday,
all right.
Hanging out. So last night, I'm really excited about this. This is kind of a cool thing. So
we're a little ridiculous tonight.
I don't
ridiculous.
We're ridiculous. I started. The bar is open. I haven't released anything. I'm gonna release them all.
Wait. Like, the bar is open. Say the last part.
The bar is open.
Different.
Last call. So it's a little bit different than this kind of just banter, hanging out, shooting the shit. Right.
It's more focused.
It's more focused, right? So I started that last night, and I recorded our first episode last night, and I'll be recording another few of those. Yeah. And I think it caught me off guard.
You've wanted to do this for a while.
Right.
Like
That's what
I think
was
since
the preempt for this.
Before we were even married, you were like, we need to start recording these things. And
right.
I mean, I get it, but I think because I grew up around it so much, I'm like, really?
Right.
You
so
think so?
The first episode's gonna focus on Beth's father.
Right.
So if you don't know about Beth's father's background, so he's an amazing man. He's a Marine Corps veteran. He was a police officer. He was a DEA agent. He was a customs agent.
He was a police officer.
He was a high school teacher.
Yeah,
he was a shoe salesman. So it's really going to be pretty cool. And the first one even caught both your dad and I off guard.
Yeah.
Which was pretty amazing, but he was really excited to be able to tell his story.
He's got such a great story. I mean, just even from falling in love with my mother,
right,
throughout his career, he's got a great story. And I feel like probably every little girl feels their dad has a great story,
right? And
I believe that's true. I just think my dad has had some interesting stuff happen to him.
Amazing stuff. So I'll be releasing that in probably like another
6 weeks,
month, 6 weeks,
because we're gone next weekend.
Yeah, so we're gonna go through, and we've already got a game plan, but I definitely want.
I'm not involved, so this is all Greg and my pops.
Greg and her dad and her dad.
At this point,
and her dad. Yep. So, what the hell just smashed into the house?
I don't know. Was it in the house or was it outside in the front yard?
Sorry, guys. I'll be right back. You go ahead and talk.
That's a little freaky. Can you go through the garage just to be safe, or the backyard to be safe? So that was weird. But so they were in here for a really good long time, and they both came out a little emotional. And I was like, "Don't talk to me about it," because I'm the woman who sees a commercial with a dude crying, and I start crying. So I don't want to know anything about it. But so I'll tell you a little story that happened to me this week that's kind of funny. So as you guys who were with us last Saturday or have seen Saturday's video, Greg got me the life-size cutout of Dorian. I can't even think of his last name right now because to me he's just Christian Grey. That was shipped from London. So we've got it in a corner of my office that I work in during the day. And so I'm in this meeting with a new team member. She just rolled into the team. This is her first official week. And I guess, I don't know if I bumped it or one of the dogs bumped it, but my live camera video shifted just enough where she was like, do you have a mannequin in that back corner? And I was like, I'm sorry, what? And she was like, no, there's somebody in your back corner. Is it a mannequin or what's going on? And I literally turned around and I was like, oh, that's just Christian Grey. And she was like, is there a story associated with this? I was like, there absolutely is a story associated with this, and proceeded to tell her about how you shipped this guy from London as a joke.
Yeah, it's hilarious. So sorry to interrupt, but even my neighbor came out and Ian came out and he was like, "What the hell was that?"
I don't think it hit. I think it was.
It sounded like a gunshot.
I think it sounded like a gunshot.
And he thinks it was a firework that just happened to maybe come over the back of our house and pop over here. So maybe from the neighbors behind us.
Who has fireworks right now?
I don't know, but it sounded like something fucking blew up in our house.
I feel like something hit the house and the dogs freaked out, as you guys can hear. Oh, look.
So anyway,
so I've got to learn to be careful. I might have to move Christian maybe somewhere.
No, but what I was thinking, I was like, you could just fuck with people. I think it'd be hilarious. Like, just accidentally put it in. And
put him right behind me,
like
for my team meeting.
No, just like accidentally bump it and move it back, and be like, "Who is that dude behind you?" Be like, "What are you talking
you're
about?"
like going from the ghost perspective. Like,
I don't see anybody.
There's nobody back there. What are you seeing? And people be like, "You should get out of the room right now."
Exactly. I think that'd be hilarious.
In that corner.
So, Lori, what's going on? Valerie, what's happening?
But yeah, so it was kind of funny that somebody happened to see my Christian Grey cutout, and that I had to explain it.
Yeah.
And she was like, why Christian Grey? I was like, because when the...
She had to tell the story of Christian Grey.
When the quarantine started, I had never seen them. I watched it. Greg gave me a hard time, and so now I watch it almost every weekend.
Okay. Fuck. Think about this. Are you going to watch this bitch until the end of the year?
Yeah, every weekend until the end of the year. Just one, though. I've cut back. I'm not watching all three. I'll watch one.
Like...
I'll watch one while I read.
Can you already like recite all the lines in it?
The ones that I really, really like the first one where he says, "Where have you been?" That's like the hottest line I've ever heard somebody say to somebody. Like I can remember that one, and then I'll remember something else where she tells him, like, there are lines that I do remember. I don't remember the whole thing. I think only dudes do that, where they can remember every single line of a movie.
I still haven't seen those movies like to start to finish, like. Intentionally.
Do you know any of the lines?
No, I absolutely don't. I just know that she walks in and there's always like belts and chains.
But here's the thing that's funny. Shit. So I was talking to somebody and I was like, there are specific movies that I will watch every time they're on, regardless of how many. Oh, Brenda and I were talking. It was on Friday, and she's like, what are they? And I was like, all right, any of the three mummies.
Which is perfect timing right now because we got the goddamn Haboob happening.
God dang. You're such a Texan all of a sudden. So the Mummy. Mm-hmm. 50 Shades of Grey series, the Twilight series, and Fifth Element.
Fifth Element, I'll watch everything.
And started recently any of the new Star Trek movies.
So I own the Fifth Element.
Yeah, we can't watch it because you own it on DVD, and we don't own a DVD because
we have a DVD
from the Dark Ages.
We have one little tiny shitty one.
Well, we have the PS4.
But it's so old that it's got standard TV. Because remember, like a normal TV back in the day was just a square.
Where they didn't have the big...
Then you flip over the disc, and it's got widescreen version. And you could see the edges.
And now that DVD player is like $9.
No.
And at the time, it was probably $150.
I think it was probably free at this point. Like they just
right, you're probably right. But at the time, it was $150. Right.
So, hey. Hope you guys are having a good night. Cheers. Saturday we're all getting back down on lockdown. Mm-hmm. This thing is just glitching all over the place. I hope you guys are...
I really feel like Max Headroom or The Matrix.
I don't understand what's happening with the internet. Hopefully it's smoother on your side. And it's
hopefully you're getting what you need to get from it, whether it's smoother or not.
Yeah, so fun fact of the day.
Oh, yeah.
1929. We're talking about TV.
Just say demo. When you say demonstration, I don't know why that rubs me the wrong way.
In 1929,
isn't demonstration the naming of the demo?
Demonstration of a color TV.
Wouldn't that be a demo though too? I'm gonna demo something. Yeah.
Right. So
like this is funny.
Why the fuck did I have a black and white TV until like 1980 or 85 or something like that?
Back then,
dude. If it happened in 1929, why did it take fucking 60 or 50 years or whatever to get me a
50 plus years?
Yeah. So anyway,
because it was still expensive technology. It was still expensive technology back then.
Yeah. So there's
filaments
a whole
and shit weren't cheap.
You can go and look at it. It's a whole science behind how they did it, different types of tubes and coloring and different types of things. It was pretty interesting. So go check it out.
I think really only really, really rich people had color TV back.
No, they didn't have color TV back then. It was one company.
Well, I'm not saying back in 1929, but even in the 80s, because I think we only had one color TV in the living room when I was like in...
I don't know. I'll have to ask my brother.
I don't know.
My dad probably.
I think I had a black and white TV in my bedroom, but it could have been color
when
I was in high
school. By the way,
but...
did y'all? I hope you all had the fathers out there because I don't think we called.
Oh, we didn't.
We
didn't say Happy
Father's
Father's
Day. Hope you guys
Day.
all had a great Father's Day.
Thanks to all the papas.
Yeah.
I did see something when I was looking for a good news story that said the one really great thing that has happened from this quarantine is that dads are 40% closer to their children than they were.
What is 40% closer?
I don't know. I mean, you have to think that sometimes dads still are the
breadwinner, I guess.
The breadwinner and mom is the homemaker, and while her job is just as hard, he's gone a lot.
Yeah.
So maybe this allows him to do both because now he's at home working, but he's also helping to keep the kids entertained during the day. Yeah. While maybe he wasn't doing that before this.
Potentially. I mean, that's a kind of a sweeping...
I think it's
awesome.
Cool.
If that's true, kudos to all the fathers out there.
Everyone we know are super like
involved
with their kids and active, but I'm sure there are people with probably very high stress jobs that require them to be.
And now it's even more stressful, right? You know, and
it is. The thing is, that probably great is because it's so stressful. And now they can interact with their kids. It's probably like their mood lifter.
So the thing that I really get a kick out of is like I mentioned this a few weeks ago. Is like my buddy Mike is, you know, he had the situation where he's in a call. And his kid decided to poop himself and then like grab it and then share it with mom, right? And I mean, that's a Mother's Day and a Father's Day like rolled into one. And
that's a partnership right there.
That's a fucking
a true partnership.
And you know, hey, we don't have kids. We have dogs and we cannot. There's no. So some people are like, I'm a pet parent. And I'm like, fuck you.
I'm a parent too. And there's stuff we have to go through. It is not flinging poop.
No,
it's not
even close. No, it's not. I don't give a shit. It's not. No.
Well, I will disagree. I will agree to disagree with
you.
Those
dogs will be dogs and they'll learn their own way. No, you're raising a human completely different.
I disagree with you, but that's
I don't give a shit what you say.
It's all right.
And this is the Greg's Bar is Open.
Don't make me come over there.
Podcast. All right, fine. Anyways,
cheers. Both of them are equally important for different reasons.
Not pet owners. What are you talking about?
I'm giving you the big middle finger in my mind right now.
So feel goods for the day for this podcast. So we have a great best
my best friend. One of my best friends, Leanne,
posted something today, and it was Avery Kate, and it really just made
your
smile.
day.
Yeah, and Avery was making some delicious desserts and singing, and it was like one of the best things I haven't seen something like that in a while. And it really, I was starving afterwards, and I was hungry, and I would.
Well, she's such a musical little girl, like
So she is a singing.
She comes up with her own songs, her own music. Like at this age already, she's very musically inclined and talented.
Yeah. So
both of her parents, Eric especially, is super musically inclined.
Right.
So
I don't know what the fuck's going on with that.
But Greg, I have to go see it. I haven't seen it yet because we've been out and about, but. My feel good is a Hawaiian group set a record for the largest haul of plastic from the Pacific garbage patch.
Yeah, so if you guys are familiar, if you go out and Google like the Pacific garbage patch, it's this huge like dead spot out in the Pacific Ocean, right?
Well,
and there's another. So adding on to that, and I'll add on. You can read from that, but there's a kid that he created. I don't remember his name, and I could always post it afterwards. But he created a particular way of netting off all that. So it's feet and feet deep, right? Like you almost like to the point where you could walk across some of the shit.
Well, there's those two kids. I still call them kids because they're younger than us that started it. Like that, now you can buy those bracelets.
Yeah. So there's that, and there's another kid who created another way of netting that shit off and starting to trap it.
So smart, and why couldn't
it was just like. Smart? I mean, it's an amazing thing because one of the things that happens is.
Well, if you look at the picture that I posted, I mean, it's
huge.
I mean, that's got to be like. That's a man, right there, and so, he is. Let's just say he's 6 foot tall. It's about probably 10 feet worth of.
Oh, and it's way more than that.
Well, it's 10 feet tall.
No, I know. But it's way more than just that. Haul.
No, but this is the haul. I think that was.
No, I think it's probably hundreds of those.
Successfully removed 103 tons of fishing nets and consumer plastic from the Great Pacific Garbage
That is like a little bit. Like 103 tons is 200.
It's more than double its own.
You said 103 tons?
103 tons.
That's 200,000 pounds of plastic.
It's more than doubled its own record-setting results from 25 days stint last year. That's crazy. And it's only during this. They do this, I guess, for 48 days every year.
Right. Hey, can somebody comment on this and tell me if it's glitching like crazy?
Who cares? It's going to do what it's going to do. I'm just curious
because it looks like it's glitching like crazy on our side.
Let's see.
I'm just curious.
Known as the Ghost Net Buster.
Ghost Net Buster?
Merrick Crownley is renowned for developing effective methods to remove significant amounts of plastic.
I'm talking to your hand.
Sorry. I mean, it's great. Just go read it. They've got some great pictures, too. Like, this picture is rad, dude. Look at that picture. Huh?
All right, cool. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not sure what's happening. But I hope you guys are all having a great night, and we'll try and get this squared away. I don't know if it's my internet signal.
It might be a Facebook thing if it's happening to everybody, but I don't know.
Sorry about that.
I mean, because I feel like we have full bars. We have full bars, so it's not.
I know. Anyway, again, Saturday night. Who
and it's ladies' night. Oh, what a night!
We're gonna go ahead and close it off now.
Look, I added an extra name.
Oh. Ian and Travis this time. Come get a beer. The bar is open, dude. Cheers to Evan. Hey, we love you, buddy.
Cheers, Evan.
And we love you guys. I hope you guys are all having a great night. Yeah.
All right, guys. Have a great week.
Thanks, military, first responders, frontline folks, all of you guys for making everything possible. Be safe. Please be safe. Without all of you guys, none of this is possible. It's basically kind of our
Absolutely
rule of thumb. So cheers, guys.
We'll see you on Wednesday.
Catch you later.
Have a great day.
Bye.